This review has been approved by Lord Carnage.
Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room. Are you ready to drive like a maniac through the congested streets of jolly old England? If so, you're ready for London Racer. Pip pip, cheerio, and welcome to London. Bollocks! It's London Racer for the original PlayStation. Get used to that sound, you're going to hear it a lot. And get used to running into things, you're going to do that a lot in London Racer. A game where you race through London and a few other locations throughout England, always on the wrong side of the road. This is from publisher Davilex out of the Netherlands, and it's the first, I think it's the first in a series of racer games like London Racer 2. London Racer World Challenge, London Racer Police Madness, and London Racer Destruction Madness. Dig that music. It's such an underwhelming game, yet it has its moments. And fortunately, the London Racer series does get better from here. I played some London Racer 2 on the PlayStation 2, and it's not bad. This one, however, is not only extremely dated, but it's rough around the edges. It is challenging, I'll give it that. Oncoming traffic and the police are definitely your enemies in this game.
This is your first warning.
If you're gonna play this game seriously, you need to go bumper cam to get the best controls, but the fact is there's so many better racing game options on the PlayStation. Need for Speed, Colin McRae Rally, Gran Turismo. This is kind of like a really early version of Need for Speed Most Wanted. It actually feels a lot like one of the old school test drive games. And credit where credit's due, the background visuals of London are really nice. But the driving isn't so good. There's just nothing remarkable about London Racer from the controls and handling standpoint. Brilliant! Where are you driving? To Sainsbury's to buy a new ZX Spectrum. See, I said it properly again, even though it's a Z. Actually, last time I was in London, I played a different game called London Drinker. That was a hell of a lot of fun.
This is your first warning.
I think the last time I was there, I have fond memories hanging out in the ye old Cheshire Cheese, I think, with a bunch of Australian bartenders. Good times. Back to this. Basically, you just drive through a couple environments. Every time you pass a police car, they start chasing you, and you desperately attempt to outrun them without crashing into something. There's a handful of cars to choose from, all with funny names like the Trafalgar, which looks like a Jaguar. And the course designs aren't too bad either. You're racing against a few other opponents, just trying to win the series. That's the game. And apparently you can run over the speed cameras, so Jeremy Clarkson owes me a thank you. It looks and plays like a mediocre PlayStation-era driving game because that's exactly what it is. However, it's the first in the London Racer series, which gets better from here. So, keep watching the London Racer reviews because Thor from Birmingham in the United Kingdom sent pretty much all of them. So thank you, Thor. Now, what direction is the Theakston's pub? Because I'm gonna park my car and play that other game.